Well, good morning.
Good morning. Literally,
Yeah.
good morning.
Wow, that's kind of weird.
It is.
It's
It feels super good to be back in the hot seat, though.
yeah, kind of weird. Well, and then there's going to be another delay,
There
unfortunately.
is.
So sorry, everyone.
I know.
We apologize.
We've had a lot going on.
A lot going on. Patreon members know that they've gotten some nice
Yep.
photo updates.
Yep.
Next week, you guys are going to get some exclusive photo updates too.
Mhm,
I'm going to
mhm,
actually
mhm.
post a photo of where I'm going to be.
Oh,
Yeah,
lucky duck.
yeah.
Lucky duck.
So, work related.
Yeah.
So, I will be gone, unfortunately.
Mhm.
So, we won't have an episode next week, but we thought we definitely wanted to get on and do an episode.
Yeah.
So,
But we will be back the following week.
we definitely will be back the
Yep.
following week. And we're working through some scheduling stuff right
We are.
now.
Yep.
There's a lot of change going on in the Ultimate Buffet podcast life.
Yes.
So,
Very much so.
But this is not going away.
Mainly my fault.
Yeah. No,
Well,
no.
technically.
Technically, this month is
This
definitely my fault.
Yeah. We'll put it on you this month for sure.
I would take 100% blame this
Yep.
month.
It's all your
So,
fault.
well, hello and welcome to the Ultimate Buffet podcast. My name is Chris.
And my name is Sean.
And for today's episode, we are going to talk about competition and compassion.
I think it should be and or.
And or okay,
Mhm.
well, we can do that.
we
I mean,
can-
do they go? I guess we'll talk. Do they go hand in hand? Do they
They
compete?
They
I
can.
think, and
One could be a negative, though.
correct. I agree with you. So I think we'll get into that.
Yep.
But let's get into the most important part of the
It
episode.
is the most important part of the episode. Now,
Well, this looks different. Can you do your noise effect over there?
I can't. It doesn't even
Yeah.
doesn't do it.
Can you flick it? What is that? That's
I don't know, but
not a
it
glass
is.
bottle.
It is 9:40 in the morning.
True. So
we'll start there, and it is during the week.
during the week,
9:40 during the week.
yeah. So, and unfortunately, both of us have to do work-related stuff. So, instead of the whiskey of the episode, we're gonna change it up here.
We are.
And what do we got?
What would you drink in the morning, Chris?
Well, I have always said that coffee is the lifeblood of America. Coffee does not America does not operate without coffee. So, yours is so much better. It picks up better sound. Do the top. We got a special drink though. This is a canned beverage. This comes from Black Rifle Coffee. Oh,
That was good.
yeah.
I'll let you do the introduction.
Yeah, so this is one of their ready-to-make drinks. This is their caramel vanilla 300 milligram triple shot.
Ooh, dangerous.
100% Colombian coffee.
I like it. Now, this is still the most important part of the episode.
Correct. Oh,
And
with that
look at the
delicious cup.
creaminess on that. Son of a gun.
So, you also drink coffee in the morning.
I do.
And I know you guys have been exploring a little bit of different coffee.
We
at
have.
home. So,
We have.
talk a little
Yeah,
bit
so my wife decided she wanted to get into the French press world of coffee. We've always done the traditional Keurig. Well, that's not traditional. I got to take that back. We do a Keurig.
Yeah.
Traditional would be pot of coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But do you do, when you're camping, do you do Keurig?
Keurig, we have a small Keurig on the trailer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you did pot of, because a lot of people do Keurig at home, but we'll do a pot of coffee because it's easier.
No, we've got the single serving Keurig machine on the trailer that we use. It's kind of a pain, but I mean it gets the job done.
Yeah.
It's
Is it like the single server where you have to fill up the water
Correct.
each time?
Yep.
Yeah, but it's better than nothing.
It is better than nothing. And
So-
we only drink a cup apiece, so it's not a big deal.
See,
And it
okay.
doesn't take up a lot of room.
So I got a 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
This is not on here at all.
Okay.
So, hot coffee
Mhm.
or cold coffee. There's multiple of these.
Okay.
So, at the end of Well, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to say.
You're not going to say go?
Okay, I'll say 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay.
And you say hot or cold.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Hot.
Cold. So I had a feeling you were hot coffee.
So you actually gave me one of these Black Rifle Coffee Company, the caramel vanilla one, I don't know, week and a half, 2 weeks ago, maybe.
Yeah.
And I thoroughly enjoyed it. Loved it.
Yeah.
I prefer just straight black coffee. Hot, nothing to it, no cream, no sugar.
Doesn't matter when. Like
Doesn't matter.
It could be 106 out and you drink.
So I only drink coffee in the mornings.
So if it's, you're in the middle of Iraq and
I wouldn't
it's
do it.
90 degrees,
Wouldn't do it.
what are you drinking then to wake up?
Water.
To wake up?
Yeah.
I need the caffeine.
Oh.
I need that boost of energy.
If
And tea does not do it for me.
So I actually, as you know, in a previous role, I drank a lot of black tea.
Yeah.
No water, no sweetener.
I like tea, but I don't look at it as my caffeine boost.
I think you're drinking the wrong tea then.
Yeah.
Black tea will get you.
I don't know. I like my coffee.
I
As
totally agree
you
with
know
you.
with me,
Yep.
I have on multiple shipments with Black Rifle Coffee.
yes,
I absolutely
a
love Black
subscription.
Rifle. Yeah.
There's boxes that come every other 4 days.
I love Black Rifle Coffee.
Yeah.
I like their grinds. I like their pods. I like their ready to make drinks.
Well,
I
you
like the
had
company.
given me some of the of their coffee that was ground, or did you grind that?
I ground some of that. I ground, and some of that I gave
Okay,
you.
so
already
we
pre-ground.
really enjoy that.
So I was gonna be my next question was, how does your wife like?
She loves it.
And she likes the Black Rifle.
Yeah.
They're a good coffee company. I'm not bagging on anyone else.
No.
There's actually. Have you ever had Don Francisco's?
I have.
I love Don Francisco's. It's
Isn't there a warehouse around the corner from us? Or
no,
is that a different?
That's a different one.
Which one is that?
That's
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes, correct.
Something San Francisco.
It's San Francisco Coffee Company.
Coffee Company. There you go. Yeah, the warehouse is
Yeah.
back over by the airport.
Correct. So, but Don Francisco's is a cheap bag of coffee.
Yeah.
And it's delicious.
We for the longest, I mean, as far as I can remember that we've had a Keurig, we've always done I think it's called Donut Shop or Donut
Yes.
House.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Yep.
Coffee, the
Yep.
Keurig single cup pods.
Yep.
And I thought that was good.
Yeah.
And it's cheap. I mean, you get a box of 106 for $22 or something.
I know this is a change for a lot of people, us talking about coffee versus whiskey.
Yeah, we're not going to be inebriated at the end of it.
Yeah. I think what we should do, I think because we're going to unfortunately have to have
A
some
couple,
episodes
yeah,
like
morning
this.
episodes, yeah.
We might have to do, see if we can get a tour at San Francisco Coffee Company. And
That'd be
kind of cool.
that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Um,
Or even a local coffee company, like, hey, can we come roast some beans with you
Yeah.
or do something?
yeah,
Be kind of fun.
that would be fun. And there's a lot of mom and pop coffee shops within the
Absolutely.
local area.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's good. We'll have to work on that. That would be fun.
Well,
Can we try this now?
yes. Well, you've already said you've tried it.
Well, yeah,
so-
this is, I mean, but
I mean, both of us have had this, but
Yes.
this thing's amazing. So,
cheers.
cheers.
Chris, that's so good.
It's so.
You know what my issue is? Looking at the alcohol behind you on the shelf, I enjoy just regular Jack Daniels. I have for years.
Yeah.
And it's kind of my go-to. But, I enjoy other stuff as well.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the coffee, I'm super content with just black coffee.
Yeah.
But having something like this, it's a nice treat. But if you and I were to go to whatever, Starbucks or any of the other, I mean, I would just get black coffee.
Yeah.
But if someone presents something like this to me, I'm like, you know what? Yeah.
Let me try it. Well, that's what you said when I gave it to you. You're like, hey, yeah, I'll try
Yeah.
that.
It's
And
good.
then, and you're like, you text message, you goes, that was amazing. And it's like, It's good stuff.
It is.
The only problem that I have with all the ready to make drinks, and it doesn't matter where you get it from, if you get the Starbucks ones, if you get the Pete's ones, they're always so expensive.
They are.
And I get it because you have to can it, and there's probably a lot that goes into
Oh,
it.
big time.
But it's just like, I don't know. Black Rifle Coffee needs to make an actual coffee shop out this direction.
Where are they based out of? Do you know?
So they started in Utah.
Okay.
But they have a warehouse, or they have offices in Texas as well.
Okay.
But they started opening up like actual stores, like coffee stores like Starbucks. They started to open some up. So they have some in Texas, they have some in Utah.
Well, and then I feel like the first time I had seen them was in just one of the local gun stores here.
Yep.
And then
Well, Bass Pro
they're
Shop.
in Bass Pro now.
Yeah, they're huge.
I mean, they've completely blown up.
well, they're a publicly traded company now too.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So they released their IPO this year, I think it was. It might have been the end of last year. I want to
Good
say it
for
was this
them.
year. So yeah, they released it, and obviously with the market, it's gone down. But
Yeah.
this is kind of the time to buy it because I have a feeling it will be going
Wow.
up.
Okay, that's good to know. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So good stuff. Well, let's jump into this.
Let's do it.
So competition versus compassion. We're kind of go through different stages in life.
Oh man.
Because I feel like it makes a difference. And how
It
this
does.
all sparked was I was doing something, and I was talking to a couple people, and it was, you try to work with each other. I at least try to work with as many people as I can and try to help each other out and that kind of stuff. And I know some people look at it as a strict competition.
Yeah.
And not everything in life has to be a strict competition.
No.
Even with that said, though, competition obviously is really good.
Yeah, no, I
Um,
agree. There's one bullet point on here that I
Yeah, I had to add that one in because that one, and you notice where I added it, it's in between a couple sections. So let's start off the first. So competition versus compassion as a toddler. Young in life, do you teach your kids competition when they're young?
yeah,
I do too. I agree with you.
I totally do. And what I really like about it is, especially at the age that they're at now, it's one of those things that they enjoy. So with the two older ones, I mean, everything is competition. And I have to
Well, especially having siblings.
Yeah.
So I guess this is my question. Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah.
You had your oldest, no other siblings.
Mhm.
Did you teach competition then?
I did.
Okay.
I totally did. Whether it
I
be-
didn't know. I didn't know if it was more because I agree with you. I think you need to be competitive. It doesn't matter what you do in life. There's competition, right? But you need to learn that at a young age. I think the other thing that people need to learn, and maybe this could be another episode, is negotiation.
Ooh.
So I was on the way this morning into dropping off my daughter to school,
Yeah.
and she's saying, I don't want to go to the big girl classroom. I don't want to go to school.
How funny. My oldest did that yesterday.
Yeah. So, and I get it because she just got moved classrooms. Then we left and went on vacation. So it kind of threw her for a loop because of everything going on, right?
Yeah.
So I literally looked at her and I go, give me 3 good reasons why you shouldn't go to school. And if you give me 3 good reasons why you don't have to.
We'll turn around.
And she obviously can't do it yet but it's implanting that in her mind,
Mhm.
like thinking about it. If I want something, I need to explain why I want it.
Correct.
So with competition, it's you are putting in that in their head. So when that time comes, they know I need to compete. But to the reverse side of that, you have the compassion side, or being a good team sport, or being a good player, being a good loser. All those things come into play. I feel like.
So yeah, so I think with that, so the compassion part, so we have the oldest in, I mean, every sport.
That's why I like this topic too, because
Yeah.
you're in a different stage than I am right now.
Yeah.
We're close, but you're still in a different stage.
I'm in the stage where the competition portion is extremely important to him. Yet I have to rein in the compassion with him and continue to remind him because he's so competitive. And I say this lightly, to an extent, his compassion isn't there. I mean, he's young, is what it is. But
I don't know though.
well, because he'll make comments. He'll make comments every once in a while. Oh well, I did it better than that kid. Well,
yeah,
technically, yes,
Yes.
you're correct, but that's not something we say
yeah.
because there's always someone that's bigger and better.
Now, do you find that it's different in because you also have him in team sports
Mhm.
and individual sports? Do you find that there's a difference?
No,
So
I don't, and I don't think that's a bad thing.
I agree
And
with you.
the reason I say that is because he's cognizant of what he's doing with the competition piece. So whether it be a team sport or an individual sport, the team sport, oh, I'm faster than that kid, or I got the ball first, or whatever it may be. And then in the individual sport, yeah, he's by himself, but he's within a class. I did a higher kick than that other kid, or my punches are faster.
Now, did you when he says sorry, when you say like the team sports, like, oh, I ran faster than him,
Mhm.
is that against the other team or against his own team?
It's gone both ways. It's gone both.
So that's the hard thing and the reason why I posed this whole topic and all that. It's me, I guess, asking some questions
Yeah.
to you, especially on this younger side.
Yeah.
Do you find that you need obviously against the competition, you want to be like, yeah, you were faster than him, but against your own team, it's like, no, you need to help your team out
Yeah, and
to an extent. Not everyone's going to be helpable, but I look
think-
at it when you get later in life. I guess we'll get into that.
Yeah.
You help a little bit more, but as a kid, like sometimes you got to be faster than that kid to make that team.
Yeah, and I try to harp on him as much as I can when it comes to, like the example of you're faster than that kid on the other team. You can know that in your head, but you don't need to say it out loud.
Yeah.
And I think,
Well, he's at that age too that he's not a toddler.
mm-mm,
He's a kid, but he's
still has
Get-
taller tendencies to an
Well,
extent, right? 'Cause he's a
exactly.
kid.
He still, but he's also not in the level where if you don't do everything here, you're not making this competitive team. He's
Yeah.
not really on a competitive
level.
level yet.
Yep.
He's close.
Yep.
So obviously you need to talk about that, but he's not there yet. So it's still that learning team sport kind of thing.
Yeah, and I think with talking to him about the compassion portion, with him being younger, I think the compassion part is going to help down the road as a teen, as an adult. I mean, yeah, you can think that you're better than that person or faster or quicker. You don't need to publicize that though.
Yeah. And I agree with you. I think, especially in the younger age, that's where you're teaching how to be, a good sport.
Correct.
At the end of the game, you're saying good game. You're doing that because we know people, you see it in the NBA, the
Mhm.
NFL, MLB, professional sports in general, that someone loses and they are that poor sport.
I mean, see, well, that's a whole nother topic that I don't want to go down a rabbit hole, but you've got these guys that make hundreds of millions of dollars a year and then take their shirt off and walk off the field because they had a bad game or this, that, and the other. It's just they don't have the compassion.
And do you think that was because they didn't have it? It's just who they are now, or they were never taught that?
I firmly believe that they were never taught.
And
I think a lot of, I continue to relate stuff back to like our industry
Yeah,
that you and I are in, and I think that the upbringing
is a big
is
deal.
drastic.
Yeah.
Drastically needed.
And I agree with you on that. That's why I think this whole thing is separated, because I think when you have, personally, and I know we think a lot on this one,
Yeah.
I think you have to have compassion
Mhm.
when you're a little bit more than the competition when you are younger,
Yep.
because you're teaching how to be a good sport, how to be a good loser, because there's going to be in life, everyone loses. I
Mhm.
don't care who you are.
Oh
If
man,
you're
I've lost so
LeBron
many.
James,
Yep.
you're still losing, right?
Mhm.
And how do you handle that? And when you get to an elite level, like a LeBron James or a Michael Jordan and all that, that you always hear the story about Michael Jordan, how he never made his seventh grade basketball team,
Yeah. High
right?
school.
Yep.
Same.
Yeah. So you always hear those stories. So it's a learned lesson. For him, it was a learned lesson. So yeah, you can. Michael Jordan was one of the biggest competitors. You literally watched The Last Dance, and he would outbeat everyone on his team, and he was like would show and talk about and that kind of stuff, and he would literally mouth off to his own team.
Mm-hmm.
But when he was doing that, I think he was also trying to push them at the same time, and it goes hand in hand. Like
Yeah.
maybe he's coming off as a dick, maybe he's coming off as an asshole.
But there's compassion behind it.
But why? But when that person is down, he's the first one over there to
Mhm.
pick him up.
Correct.
So you look at a lot of major athletes and all that, and I don't think they have that. And I think it's a
No.
learned lesson from when they were a toddler and a kid.
Correct. Well, you've got to have a foundation, and
Correct.
foundation is toddler.
My biggest worry with this, and this is going into the next topic, is there was a big shift, and we were kind of in that shift, and it's still going on right now, of the participation trophies.
I don't believe in it whatsoever.
And I don't either. And I know when I was younger, when I played baseball, it was like, here's your trophy. And it's like, why am I getting a trophy?
Yeah.
We didn't do anything, right? How is that going to affect how I'm thinking is how does that affect business, sports, everything in life down the road? Because our generation now was part of that.
Yeah.
We're having kids. And you just look at workforce in general, kids, people that are 10 years younger than we are entering in the workforce. And
Are they?
Well, that's the thing. Are they entering in the workforce?
Yeah.
And if they are, I mean, when I first started doing some jobs, depending on what it was, sit down, shut up, and do what you need to do.
Correct.
And now it's, well, I don't want to do that. It's like, no, that's the job. Like, this is what you have to do. Well, I don't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel all this goes together. Competition, compassion, participation trophies, parenting, all that is being cycled into this. And we are seeing a downtick. You're seeing a lot of older people coming out of the workforce and a lot of newer people coming in the workforce, and you're seeing productivity dip.
Yeah, well, I mean, to touch on that, I still have friends that work at UPS locally here, and the union halls are empty.
Yeah.
Because I feel like our generation, being in our mid-30s, is...
I'm on the backside now. Oh, God. Thank you for giving me mid-30s. I appreciate that one.
I feel that our generation was, and I say this lightly, to an extent, because there's probably half or more of our generation that is still not 100% there yet.
Yeah.
But the last generation of like the blue collar working force, I mean, the union halls haven't been empty in years.
Yeah.
And now they are.
Well, and that's the thing is you have, and that's why I say, unfortunately, we're kind of part of it. You and I,
we are.
We don't think the same way like some people that we know, right?
Correct.
But there's some people that are in 25, 26 that are still there. There's always a group of people that are going to be hardworking. There's always going to be a group of, it doesn't matter what generation,
Correct.
Right? But as a whole, it is shifting. And you have the individuals, and that's why I talk about, competition, compassion as a toddler, as a kid. Personally, if I had a choice for my daughter to get a trophy for just participating,
showing up,
no, I don't want that.
I don't want my kids getting a participation trophy. I don't think it's right.
No.
I think, soccer league, the kids go through the year. At our kids' age, there's technically not like a record,
Yeah.
right? Oh, 10 wins to 5 losses kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's going to get to that point here in the next couple of
Correct.
years. And the participation trophies, I mean, I guess I don't get it. So
That's why I kind of like gymnastics, right?
Mhm.
I like karate, taekwondo, and all that.
Yep.
Especially if you look at taekwondo, right?
Yeah,
You have to do X, Y, and Z to get your next belt.
correct.
You got to do X, Y, and Z. That's not giving a participation trophy. You had to earn each stripe to earn your next belt.
It's so funny that you bring that up. So
Has it changed?
No, it
Okay.
hasn't. It has.
I-
No, it has not. It has
Because
not changed at all.
If you would have just told me that it
No.
changed, you would have
No.
broken my heart.
I know. No. So about 3 months ago, in Taekwondo class, he was just goofing off. Nothing too drastic, but I mean, kids are kids, right? They're gonna, have those days.
Is that
And-
is that when you show up in your
Yeah.
your full red
Yep.
outfit
Put my
and you-
foot down and be like,
with your
"Look,
black belt on and
Yeah.
be like, listen, shut the fuck up.
exactly. Look at Dad's dad, but he's also third degree black belt.
Yeah.
So, I've got a couple good fights left in me.
Save
So
'em,
he was.
save 'em.
I know. I'm going to. I'm going to need him, especially when the daughters.
I wasn't gonna
Yeah.
say it. I was thinking it.
Yep.
Same here. I'm with you. Don't worry.
So, I don't know. It was probably 3 months ago, and he was just kind of goofing off. Like I said, nothing drastic, but still not fully there.
Yeah.
Well, it was testing day for tips. He didn't get one.
Good.
All the other kids got one. Why didn't I get one? Well, I'm not sure. Why don't you go talk to the instructor? I knew why,
Yeah.
but he didn't.
Yeah. And you're teaching him right there. I'm not going to give you all the answers. You got to find.
No,
the
you got to
answers.
find
I
it.
love that.
You got to figure it out, dude.
I love
It's
it.
not. That's on you. That's not on me. And he, the tough love with him, it works.
Well, it's
it's
going to
just-
pay off.
It's
for you
totally
too.
gonna pay off. And I think you and I both have an old school mindset with our kids.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he walks up to the instructor who taught class and was like, "Hey, I didn't get my tip." Well, yeah, I had to tell you to stop goofing off X amount of times. All the other kids were focusing and you continued to not focus.
Yeah.
Your technique was there, the moves were there. Your focus wasn't, so you didn't check all the boxes. So you can try again next time. And I literally was extremely happy and excited that he didn't get a tip.
Were you standing behind him, clapping, looking at the instructor,
yeah,
clapping?
because it's so frustrating to me that a tip could
Yep.
be a participation trophy.
Yep.
You show up to class,
Yep.
you're there for 30 minutes, you do the techniques that are asked, you goof off, end of class, it's testing day for tips, and you get a tip. That's a participation trophy.
Yep.
And I firmly do not believe in that. And there's times where I would totally, if he's goofing off and they happen to, hey, he's no, he's not getting a tip. He doesn't deserve that.
Yep.
I mean, I remember as a kid, I tried
Yeah.
not getting a tip,
I remember not getting one.
and it is what it is. So anyway, off
Yeah.
my soapbox.
No, it's not a soapbox though. I think it's directly related to what we're talking about, right? It's there has to be a balance, right? And you see more of the participation trophies in team sports.
Mhm.
I agree with that, right?
Yep.
Because just take baseball for instance, when you're in T-ball, that kind of stuff, they're really not keeping score, right?
No.
It's teaching basics, it's teaching fundamentals, that kind of stuff. So, hey, here's your trophy because you did do this.
Yeah.
But if the kid actually did it and was consistent through everything, yeah, maybe give them a trophy, right? Because they did it. But we know on every team, there's that one person that doesn't get it. And I'll be honest, I was that kid when I was younger.
I'm sure I was as well.
Yeah. So it's like, I know that I didn't compete to the best of my abilities. I know that it wasn't there. And I think that's what helped me learn. It's like, why do I have this trophy?
Yeah.
I mean, I've actually broken some of my trophies because I'm like, I didn't earn this.
Yeah.
Right. And then maybe later in life you learn a little bit more and you grow. The older you get, the more you grow,
Yeah.
right? Even me now, like I look at things differently, right? Um, but that leads into growing up, right? So you're going into your teenage years. You're getting past that, you know, hey, we're teaching you fundamentals that now you're actually competing.
Now let me back up for a second.
Yeah.
So we're going from kid to teen with the participation trophies. I am okay with, the t-ball, or the 6-week soccer club that the 3-year-old does, and they get like a little
Metal or something.
medal. Or okay, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Whatever. But as a kid, 5, 6, 7 years old, and then into teen, I think the participation trophies need to stop once scoring
Correct.
is a thing.
I agree with you. And that's why I said I like the gymnastics, the taekwondo, the karates,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff, because it's more of, I guess it's because it's more of a year round thing.
Mhm.
It's, you're getting moved to different levels and you have to show a skill to do it. That's not really what's happening in some other sports. Eventually it does,
Yeah.
right? You're not going to make it to minors to majors if you're not able to perform. Most likely you're just going to stop playing baseball, right?
Correct.
Or you're not going to make it to majors to senior majors, right? I don't even know if that's still the system,
Yeah.
how they do it. I know,
I
like,
assume
for
not.
yeah, I know with like younger football, it's all based. Well, at least when I was around, it was based around weight.
Hmm.
You don't want the 100 pound kid tackling the 40 pound kid.
Yeah.
It makes sense, right?
So
I know
for
some of
your
that-
for your like 5th grade football league, you played freshman football.
Yeah, it would have been, that would have been the case. In was it fourth grade? Yeah, fourth grade. I was in junior midget, so I think it was junior peewee. I think at the time it was junior peewees, junior midgets, and then technically you should have been going into high school.
Got it.
So in fourth grade, I was playing with 7th and 8th graders.
Chris is a mountain of a man.
Yeah, that didn't help me. And I think the next year, I think I actually weighed too much for midgets.
Oh my gosh.
So, I mean,
It doesn't
heck,
help
from-
that you're like 6, 8.
well, from the finishing 8th grade, so June of my 8th grade year to starting my freshman year in August, I went from 6'1" to 6'4".
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I went from 5'4" to 5'5".
Yeah, I grew a lot that summer, and then the weight started even adding up, because when I started my freshman year, I was 6'4", 240.
Jiminy Christmas.
Yeah.
Mountain of a man. Okay.
Yeah.
Since the 3rd grade.
So, but yeah, so competition, compassion as a team. Now competition's really coming. You have to show yourself to make it to that, Pony League baseball team, that competition volleyball team, those highly competitive teams. Now.
So I think at the teen level, I think the competition really starts to amp up, because you've got, testosterone, and,
Correct.
you're a growing boy
Yeah.
at this point. And I think teenagers can be shitheads,
Yep.
and the trash talking and whatnot. I think as a teen, I think it's really going to start to show how you were raised.
Yes.
So bringing back to the foundation of the compassion, I think at the teen level, the compassion can go out the window quickly
Very, very quickly. I
if you're
agree
not
with you.
careful,
Yep.
because you've got, and I've been there, you've been there, where you're gonna trash talk with your friends, this, that, and the other, whether you think it's right or wrong. Others are doing it, so you're gonna hop on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
So I think the compassion really starts to play a big factor here, and could go out the window quick.
Did you see that video? It was a baseball, and they were probably, I don't know how old the kids were. I'm probably gonna guess like probably 12, because you see the what is it, the Little League World Series?
Mhm.
Those are usually the 12-year-old teams, right? So they were about that age. They looked like that. Pitcher threw a pitch and hit the batter right in the head, right?
And then the person that got hit went to first base and then walked to the mound and
Yep.
gave him a hug.
Yep.
Did you send that to me?
I might have, but I saw that, and it's like, okay, that's
Like a
good.
few weeks ago.
Yeah, that's competition right there, right?
Yeah.
So the pitcher, I mean, there's kids that fight after that. Like if
Yeah.
you get hit, like, hey, sorry, I'm going to take you off your mound.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep.
I played in a wood bat league. I got hit, and the pitcher thought I was going to charge the mound.
Yep.
And you see that, and then you see him go to first base, and you see him watching, because he's probably mad.
Yeah.
Like I just got hit in the head.
Yeah.
And then he looks at the pitcher and goes,
The pitcher's visibly upset.
and he's like, you know what? I'm going to walk over. And that's a good foundation.
It is.
Because you can still compete, but at the end of the day, you see someone that is like, hey, I like messed up, and it's
Yeah.
like, dude, I'm fine. It is what it is. Especially in that, when you're throwing some fast balls.
Because
you
those
can
kids are throwing 70.
Yeah, you can hurt someone,
Yeah.
right? And so obviously that's probably going through his head and all that. But hey, like I messed up. Like it is what it is, dude. Like I'm good. We're
Yeah.
fine.
Yep.
Let's play the game.
And they hugged it out and he
They-
walked back.
Yep.
I did see that. Yeah.
And I think that right there should be an example of sports, right? That should be, hey, we're competing, but we're also not trying to be dicks to each other.
Mhm.
And I think that will give you a better mindset depending on what industry you go into. I mean, if you're going to go become a professional baseball player and the pitcher throws a ball at you at the pro level, that's a little bit different, right?
Yeah. You're still going to get your $25 million check.
Yeah. Well, that's all guaranteed money. So
I know.
lucky bastards.
Yeah.
But that's a different level, right? Let's be honest. 99.9% of the people that play in little league, in lower level sports,
Mhm.
and all that aren't going to make it
No.
to the pros.
No.
Where they're going to be at is in the business world, though.
Mhm.
A lot of them will be in the business world, whether you're in human resources or you're in IT or sales or marketing. You're going to be working for a business. Even a nonprofit business, even a charity, there's still competition there, right?
Big time.
If you're a nonprofit and you're a group that helps veterans, right? How many groups help veterans out there? Thousands.
Yeah.
Right? So you still are competing a little bit. So those basics as a kid and that kind of stuff, I think will translate into an adult.
I agree.
And then you look at other industries, right? You look at firefighting, right? Yeah, you want to compete against the guy when you're in like the academy or whatever, when you're going through your training because you want to show you're the best, right?
But especially in that industry, you also have to have compassion too. You can be quicker and get up that ladder into the second story quicker,
Yep,
but you've also got to look behind you at the guy that's struggling and pull him up.
correct.
And that's where the
And
compassion comes in.
you look at the military, you look at law enforcement, you look at firefighting, you look at the medical field. There's always competition, right? I want to be the best here. But when at the end of the day, I just take firefighters, for instance. When you're on that truck and you're going to a call, you and I are not competing now.
No.
We're working together. So
Mhm.
if you fail or you're struggling, that
Mhm.
means I'm struggling as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
And you look at law enforcement's the same way. If someone's is struggling, you need to help them out, right?
Yeah.
And that's the compassion side, because at the end of the day, you need to work together, right? Because if, say for instance, you can't do a ladder carry, right? Well, I want you to compete. I want you to be able to do that. I want to be able to help you, because what happens if we're going out to a call and now you can't do that?
Yep.
Now it just hurts us all and we can't help that person that we're trying to help.
Correct.
Military is the same way. What if you are struggling with being able to shoot the rifle down range, right? And it's maybe something just in your head. Why wouldn't I come over and talk to you and say, hey, can I help you with something?
Yeah, take a step back.
Yeah, take a step back. Let's refocus and that kind of stuff. Because at the end of the day, when you're in a firefight, you want that person to be able to fight there the best they can.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, you relate that to sales. Take that in the sales world. I'm sorry, that's not the same. It's not the same in that
No.
world. You are competing at that point. Like, hey, we could be on the same team. I'm not maybe necessarily going to throw you under the bus because there's a part of throwing under the bus, part that's helping, right? But at the end of the day, I'm going to get more sales than you are.
Yeah.
So it depends on what industry you're in, I feel like.
No, you're totally right. And no matter what the industry is, it does boil back down to the foundation.
Correct. And I think you really see that. We've both been in different positions. We've both been in positions where we have to compete. We've both been in positions that we work together as a team for different places, right? And
with you and I, it's been a lot of the same places.
Well, yeah. But we've also done different. Like
Yeah.
You've done UPS.
Yep.
I've never worked there.
Yeah.
Right. So I worked for Enterprise Rent a Car. It's different, right?
Yeah.
So you look at how you take those in different scenarios, and you can recognize people that did things the wrong way just to put their name in front.
Mm-hmm.
You also look
man.
at people
Yeah.
that in a industry that you need to work together, you know that person that you want to work with. You also know that person you don't want to work with. If you know that you're working on a day like as a firefighter, and you know that one person is coming in and picking up overtime that you don't want to work with, you hope nothing major happens.
Yeah. Mm.
It happens, right?
Yep.
But how do you go help that person?
Well, if
Do
you
you
have a good
attempt to?
foundation, you do.
Yeah. I agree.
I mean, I would.
I would.
I would put the differences aside.
And that's how I think you and I think a lot on that one, because at the end of the day, we're trying to do one goal, right? If you're a firefighter, your goal is to put out that fire, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or save that person from the burning building, or help with a medical call. If your goal is to do X, Y, and Z, right?
Yep.
I personally would work with a person. I know you are, but I think that also comes with if I would have posed that same question when we were 21 years old, I think we would have answered it differently.
100% agree.
Yeah. And I think it comes with time and different experiences.
Well, it's also like, what life lessons have you gone through?
Correct.
You can grow up with a good foundation and still be a shithead
Correct.
in your 20s.
Correct.
I mean, I was,
Yeah.
and I had a great foundation.
Yep. And then you learn and develop and go, whoa, what am I doing?
Exactly.
And you look at both of us. We both did polar opposite things
Mhm.
before what we do now.
Yep.
I truly think it set us up differently. I think we
couldn't
look
agree
at
more.
things a little bit different. I think that we look at it like, because both you and I are not in leadership positions at all.
No.
But if someone's struggling that you work with, you're going to be the first one to ask them for
Correct.
help. And I'm in the same boat.
Yep.
And it all depends on the scenario. I might not even be the strongest, but hey, can I help you with something else? Like, hey, I know I'm not the greatest at doing what you're doing right now, but can I help you with something?
Yeah, but I could totally help.
Yeah. So,
Well said.
well, I like this episode.
I love it.
I love the coffee. Coffee's delicious.
Hey, cheers to the most important part of the episode. It's so good, especially when you drink black coffee every day.
Yeah. Well, it's just a little treat, like you said.
It is. It's a treat.
I mean,
It's a daily delight.
let's see, how bad is it?
Bad.
Honestly, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's still 19 grams of sugar. Not saying it's good, but
But it
not good for you.
tastes
It
great.
tastes fantastic.
Yeah. So Black Rifle.
And it's 300, as they say, 300 milligrams Oh, sorry. Natural caffeine, 300 milligrams of Freedom Fuel.
God, that's a good statement.
I love Black Rifle Coffee. Good job, guys.
Yeah, well done. Not that you're going to hear this episode, but well
Yeah,
done.
yeah. If you do hear this episode, please let us know.
Exactly. That's good.
Perfect. Well, you have anything else?
No, this has been good.
Yeah.
Different.
Different. Completely different.
I'm sober
Yeah.
for now.
Yeah.
Until this weekend, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. For you, definitely.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Saturday night, probably.
Maybe.
Little late night.
Late Saturday night.
Hot Pockets and scotch. Oh, God.
Well, sweet. Well, thank you for listening, and come back next week. Well, not next week, the following week.
Following week. Yeah.
Or another-
We'll be back on track the following week.
Yeah, we should be.
Yeah.
And even with upcoming stuff that we're doing, we should be able to fit. It actually might be easier.
True.
Yeah,
Because I'll have nights off.
yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we'll come back in 2 weeks
2 weeks.
for another episode of the Ultimate Buffet Podcast.
Yes. Hey, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow us.
On all our social media platforms.
Yeah.
And thank you to Patreon members.
We do appreciate you.
We
and we're
appreciate
sorry
you.
we've been
Slacking.
slacking on our macking.
Yeah. But we'll make it up.
We will.
We promise. So, well, cheers, sir.
Cheers. Outro.